Open up your pantry right now. There's a very good chance that the salt you're using every day to cook is bleached, processed, and refined. If it looks like one of these two boxes, these are the kind of salts you don't want to use. You want to swap them with the opposite. These are unrefined salts that are actually taste better, really good for you, and won't spike your blood pressure the way that processed refined salts will. We've talked about salts a lot over the year, but I figure a lot of people now more than ever are home cooking, and I want to make sure you're using the best quality salt. In fact, in our new cookbook, which is a #1 bestseller because of you, I have a whole chapter about pantry staples and why you want to cook and use unrefined salt. So this video is going to be very quick, but you're going to love the information in there. Before we get rocking and rolling, you know the drill. Like, subscribe, share. All those things are great. We have a lot of great videos coming up for 2021, so spread the Flav City love. Also, this video is sponsored by the longest sponsor of the channel, Thrive Market, going on 5 years right now, and they're going to sponsor the channel all next year too. Everything you would normally get at the grocery store, your favorite keto, paleo, non-GMO, dairy-free items at any grocery store are on Thrive Market cheaper. In fact, you save about $32 per order and that box comes to your door. They also have this really cool thing on their app. Bust it out at the grocery store and then hit the price scanner. You can scan any product at the store and it tells you if it's cheaper or if there's a better alternative on Thrive Market. Spoiler alert, it always is. Plus, it's 30 days risk-free, meaning if you don't love it, you could always cancel, but they hook up Flav City fans always. So when you click my promo link down below, you get a free gift up to $24. One of those gifts right now is a box of grass-fed chomp sticks. Really great stuff. We love them, so check them out using my link down below. Okay, so really quickly, these are the salts you want to avoid. In fact, I used to always cook with Morton's kosher salt or Diamond's crystal salt. The problem with this or any kind of iodized sea salt or table salt is they take a unrefined salt and they make it into this. And the way they do it is they bleach it to make it completely white. They also process it and cook it up to like 1200 degrees, and they add anti-caking agents. When you look at the back here, you'll see the anti-caking agents. Why? Because if they pour it like this, it doesn't have any obstacles. It comes out really, really easy like that. There's no chunks, there's no clumps. That's a problem because this is, wow, there's like a smoke screen here, like Pablo Escobar's lab here in Narcos Part 3. The problem with this salt is that it actually spikes your blood pressure. Why? Because it's devoid of all the other minerals. There's only 2 minerals in this salt, sodium and chloride. In the other ones, there's up to 85 minerals. Those minerals do a lot of really good things, which I'll talk about, but they don't spike your blood pressure the way this does. I get a lot of questions all the time saying, Bobby, if you're not recommending iodized sea salt, where can I get my iodine from because I need it in my diet? The answer to that is you don't want to get it from salt because that's like saying, I'm going to get a Ferrari car, but with like a Pinto engine. Instead, there's an iodine supplement on the market called Lugol's. You just drop a couple drops in your water every day. That's a much higher quality iodine supplement than what's in here. So go away from these and move to these. I have all different salts in my pantry, ranging from Celtic sea salt, which is my absolute favorite. This comes from the ocean near Brittany, France. I used to use this one a lot, Redmond Real Salt. It's from Utah. It's still a great salt, but it's very mineral rich and sometimes it crunches in my teeth, so I don't use it as much, but it's still great stuff. Himalayan pink salt is probably one of the most famous or well-known unrefined salts out there. Malden sea salt is a nice flaky salt for finishing, but the reason why you want to use these is because not just sodium chloride's in there, it's sodium chloride up to 85 other minerals. These minerals are actually good for you. These minerals offer more flavor. It's like actually a lot more flavor. It's kind of like the terroir of wine. That's what you get in these, and the minerals can determine what the color of the salt is. So this one here is pretty white because that's how the salt is from that part of the ocean. But this one here is completely red because the mineral content is completely different. But the most important things, unrefined salt like this will not spike your blood pressure at all. Whereas the bleach process refined ones will, and they taste better and they're better for you. It's a total win-win. My favorite salt to use all the time is kosher salt. But kosher salt refers to the size of the crystal, the salt crystal. It doesn't refer to kosher salt, meaning the brand. If you actually look at this salt right here, it's very easy to pinch like this and doesn't fall through your fingers. When I'm seasoning a big piece of food, I want to feel the salt come out and control how much salt goes on the food. If you try doing that with iodized table salt or sea salt like this, look what happens. See, I'm not doing anything and it runs through my fingers. What happens when you do that? You're gonna oversalt your food. So what you really wanna do is cook and season with kosher sea salt. And then if you wanna slice a steak or like a pork chop and season the middle, you can use flaky sea salt like Malden or Himalayan pink salt with the grinder on top. I don't cook with this because once again, it's hard for me to gauge how much salt is coming out. But if I'm seasoning like a salad, I usually season the greens before putting the dressing on. I'll put a few cracks of this. Here's the deal. Himalayan's great. You can get it a lot of places, but the quality varies greatly for Himalayan salt. It comes from the Pakistani Himalayan mountain region, but there's really different grades and you never know which one you're getting, which is why it's good and it's way better than this, but I'd rather you go with Celtic sea salt. There's actually more minerals than the Himalayan pink salt, and the flavor is just fantastic. I know on Thrive Market they have the fine Celtic salt, and it's not as fine as this. You could technically season and pinch with it, but I really love this, the gourmet kosher salt. This is my favorite, and then you can finish with this Celtic salt. So that's what you want to swap out, because not only is it better tasting, but it's better for you. You want to get these processed, refined, bleached salts out of your diet and get the good unrefined salts in. And I promise you, just like I say in the cookbook, the flavor is noticeable. Automatically, you'll up your cooking game because your salt will actually taste more than just salt. It brings a lot of flavor to the party, and that's it. So really, really basic, but the kind of salt you cook with matters. Pick up this salt on Thrive Market. Also, I always talk about this. When you use my link down below and get your free gift for Thrive Market, get this. This is the vitamin C powder I've been using every day during cold and flu season. It's vitamin C made from bioavailable sources. It's acerola, camu camu, and amla. It's $10 cheaper than Amazon. This combined with the vitamin D and the vitamin and the zinc is really, really important. And getting vitamin C from a good source is super important. You're gonna love Thrive Market. They're a huge supporter of the channel, and it's 30 days risk free. Check them out using my link down below. So I hope this video helped. We got a ton of 2021 healthy hauls coming at you starting later in the week from every grocery store. Costco, Walmart, Aldi, Trader Joe's. We're doing them all to help you eat the cleanest stuff and put the best quality stuff in your body in 2021. But that's it. Keep spreading that Flav City love. Subscribe, like, share. 2 more videos are below me right now. But for Arthur T. Almasy, Roasty, Roastina, and Desi, I leave you like I always do. Bless you, Desi. Rose. Oh, come here, Rose. Hey, did you hear your name? Ah! I was just saying, hashtag keep on cooking. Mad love and peace. Later. Say bye, Rose. See you guys. Yeah, the good salt. That's your favorite that you cook with. Wait, let's show them, Rose. We call her the salt baby. Show everyone how you do it. Hey.